Technically, the choice for the British defense. Unquote.
Hold on, let's see what Nisa got playing in the background. Sound like some
2%.
Excuse me, what now?
2% milk.
No.
Oh, what's going on over there? What you listening to?
I had to throw the headphones on to see if I can hear better.
Right. I had the music on. I was like, what's she over here listening to?
I'll say, did I call it or did I call it?
Hold on before you get started.
Man.
Before you get started.
What are you calling? What are you calling?
MYECOMICS is the best. I guess you know why.
God damn, that came in so hard in these headphones. Anyways, welcome back to My Comics. I'm your host, Frankie J, live and ready to take this deep dive into Gen V Season 2, Episode 7. Yes, we're in the thick of it now. If you're here, you've either watched the show Hell Week or you're gonna watch it and you want some context about it. Man, listen, spoiler alerts ahead. If you don't want to get spoiled, stay here and watch because we're gonna spoil you, but it'll still be a fun watch. And let's unpack this. Hey, listen, real revelation. You started with something. Go ahead and start with it. Did I call it? Did I not call it?
Did I call it?
Did I call it? I called it.
It just, I didn't think he was gonna be that more vicious though. Once the real him came out, but
oh yeah, definitely.
I knew from the moment that Sage started looking at him in the bed when she was with the regular dude, I knew right then, like, okay, come on now. Like, see, I know all the heroes are demented, but there has to be something to this.
I got a lot of questions right now that I'm processing with, and that's Dr. Godokin, right?
Yeah.
I got a lot of questions that I'm trying to process here. So my question is, because remember in the beginning of the season, they showed him running in, getting ready to tell all his people, like, no, don't shoot up, don't do it or whatever. Right. So did he already have powers at that time and decided not to stop them? Because that's kind of confusing to me.
See,
that's what I'm wondering too.
That scene made me think that he had not shot up yet, but realized something was wrong with the whole, one, can't choose what you're gonna get.
Right.
But I think through that explosion is how he ended up getting his powers because of all the V around in that in that room that got blasted everywhere.
Oh,
so then, but then, how did he get it then? I mean, what? Because it has to be injected. It can't be ingested, and it can't be osmosed.
It has to hit your bloodstream, right?
Right. So you think like a cut piece of glass.
Look at how his body was after that blast. You know what I mean?
So he got doused with a whole bunch of GMV based on the blast. I'm gonna go back and watch that. Yeah.
But it never because I watched it this morning. It doesn't. It shows him. Now this is my question. Answer this, Revelation. Answer this. This is my question because it keeps coming back to. Remember when he almost gets to the fire extinguisher? I mean the pull alarm.
Yeah.
The fire pull. In my head, from the first time I saw this, I keep thinking he stopped himself from pulling that alarm.
Yeah,
I don't think he just passed. I think he hesitated.
Yeah, I think so.
That's my opinion.
Well,
I think he hesitated. I don't know why. Why would he hesitate?
I think he wanted to see what would happen once he saw that all of them injected. Like, wait a minute, let me see what's really about to happen here, like a true scientist might do. You know?
Right. Gotta see what the experiment what it's gonna yield. Right.
Yeah.
Man. So I'm gonna be jumping back and forth on here because it's a lot of stuff. Y'all can add in your stuff. I just have a lot of things. Polarity. All right. Did y'all see Polarity getting his ass whooped? Now I want y'all to remember he was getting his ass whooped, right? That boy's durability is off the charts.
Yes.
He was thrown in the brick walls. He was thrown over here. He was punched by two powerful suits, and he got up and walked it off like no cuts, no nothing.
And we know how strong the crazy one is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So right there, Polarity's durability, or what's that, regeneration or whatever. I'm gonna say durability. He didn't take too many injuries. In fact, he walked out of there like it was nothing.
But what is that going to lead up to? Because remember, what early on, later on in season 1, remember he went to the hospital. He had like these seizures. She
healed him.
So she healed him. But is that going to come back into play at any point? I thought it almost had in that last fight sequence when he did that yell. I was like, oh. That look on his face, I was like, did he undo everything she did?
Well, what I'm pointing out for the what we call him, Charles Hazleton III. We call him the power, the people who determine who's the most power sets, and they be out here talking about the boys' universe isn't as strong as other universes. But to me, you get thrown.
What?
That's new to me.
Because they don't have just as many feats. But for your boy Polarity, I mean, most of the characters in the show took a lot of beatings. Like Marie Monroe was thrown through a brick wall. She flew through the wall and got up and shook it off. To get hit with Jordan Lee's pulse ray, a lot of people would take them a little while to recover. These people was recovering from it fast. So I just wanted to point out
to get hit with Homelanders.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's another one. But then people say, well, Homelander's not as powerful as Superman, but we've seen Homelander's laser beam or heat vision or whatever you want to call it cut people in half. It took down their entire plane. You know what I'm saying? And so it's got to be powerful to a point of. Well, it's got to be powerful. So I just wanted to bring up the durability of Polarity, Marie Monroe, and a couple other ones in there. Was off the chart to me, and I was
everyone
like, wow.
You naming is someone that Godokin is going to want to keep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's gonna want to keep around and
keep and do what though? That's the thing. What
take over?
Survival of the fittest.
Now I'm mad. I'm mad she saved him. I'm mad she saved him.
Oh well.
Well, she didn't know at the time though.
Yeah, I'm mad because I was like, this little meek little mild mouse, and here he comes. He turns out to be the biggest rat.
I think the whole point of him pushing Marie was to be able to have himself healed.
Definitely. You said that
all along.
You said that in the beginning. So totally agree with that. And I should have posted that video so I'd have looked like I know it all. I got the information from you, but then I didn't even do it. But so my thing was I was kind of so Godokin and Homelander are gonna be on the same page.
Well, it depends on who wants to be in control, I think. Because I think there's a reason he kept telling Marie how she could be stronger than Homelander.
Well, stronger than Homelander because they was feeding off her guilt, and that would have to go back to Sister Sage. Remember, because they said she said you would come back. She said you would do this. She said you would do that, and that's because of her hero complex and to prove herself. And she don't like Homelander, but so that part, I'm thinking, is Godokin and Homelander gonna be on the same sheet of music, or are they gonna be at beef? And so again, I think Sage would probably talk to Godokin and say, listen, because she helped Godokin. She would say, listen, this dude has an ego complex. And so that's the other thing. Would his ego complex make him seem weak in the eyes of Dr. Godokin? Homelander. Would his ego complex make him seem weak in the eyes of Godokin?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes, because it can be exploited. Because because look at what he does for to feed his ego. Look at what he does for his ego.
Right,
so,
right.
His ego can be his undoing.
Yep.
Right. Well, I got a couple things I'm gonna say. Y'all might not like me after I say this.
Do we like you now?
I think to a certain point.
Just kidding.
I think to a certain point, I didn't like Marie in this last episode. I didn't like her at all. A lot of decisions she was making was drive me up the wall. Like for her to get up and leave Jordan Lee and say, I'm gonna go do this by myself. And then when they came to help, she's like, or not help, but stop her. And her sister is telling her, like, yo, player, something's gonna happen. And then she gave these excuses like, you got caught, you got this, you got that. And it's like,
it was when she said something to the blonde when she told her to push them. That's what made me like, what the hell? You just said she was untrustworthy because of that.
Right.
So,
And I wrote something down so y'all can keep it going. Hold on, you ready? Marie Monroe is stepping into a darker space this episode, healing, manipulating, deciding who's worthy. Because that point right there, she decided if Kate was worthy or not. So my question is she still the hero or leaning more into anti-hero territory? The consequences of her powers, who benefits, who gets hurt? Again, that question with Kate versus her friends, and how the visions thread from Annabelle plays into her path. Like Annabelle's visions, how does that play into the path? So I think that Annabelle's vision is going to be maybe the finale for season 8 and leave us on a not season 8, episode 8, and leave us on a cliffhanger.
Well, like Bishop would say, she's a soup, and they all gotta go. Say like there ain't a good soup out there. So,
right.
She's a good soup. She's a good soup. She believes ultimately in the good and healing and stopping, the bad, the anti-soups, the anti-soups.
But is she not going on a down path like this last episode just showed?
That's one episode.
She had folks trying to like help her, and she like, nah, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and nobody can stop her.
Okay, and what hero doesn't do that? Who doesn't do that? Or who doesn't? Did Superman? Do Superman not reverse the world to save Lois Lane?
Yeah, that was morally wrong.
Okay, thank you. So what superhero does not do that?
Nah, he didn't do it to save Lois Lane. He did it to save all the people. It looked like it was Lois Lane. I'm messing with you, D. I'm messing with you, D. I'm messing with you.
It was for Lois Lane.
It was definitely for Lois Lane. Exactly. In fact, the whole Injustice storyline was for Lois Lane.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay. So,
she is headed down a dark. Well, I think she's about to hit that crossing the road.
I don't think she's headed down a dark road, but I think what they're having to do, they're having to foreshadow she's going to have to make these decisions, because you go up against somebody like Homelander. You can't be, I'm Marie Monroe, and I'm for justice for everyone. And we're going to have a spot of tea and some crumpets after this. You can't. She's going to have to make decisions.
Well,
that she may not want to make.
Listen,
while fighting Homelander, that's gonna she has to do that now.
If she walk in on Homelander, she better be prepared to bust that dude's whole body, like right off the bat.
Yeah,
she can't, and so that's what. So I agree with that, but at the same time, a lot of things that she did, like you did all this to find your sister, and then you find out your sister's a soup, and then you don't listen to her. You're not listening to anybody in the show, and it's a lot of parts of Marie that I kind of dislike. that she do, and I'm like, yo, some of this stuff you can let go, but her whole thing is to be a rebel. That what she's painted as a rebel. And so here in the future, just this last episode, I just wasn't feeling. I had to change my stuff. I just wasn't feeling her. Period.
You know what? You know what they've done? You know what they've done? And it just hit me like a ton of bricks. It just hit me like home done this deep vision to my chest. They've created in her, they made her look like an independent Black woman. And that is what people do not like nowadays. They do not like to see the independent.
Hold on.
Yes.
We're gonna dive into this one. We're gonna dive into this one. We're gonna dive into this one just a little bit.
That's what they're doing. Look at how they're mimicking. Remember, we said this was, and I hate to even say this.
Riri Williams.
The Peacemaker world. The Peacemaker world. The boys. Everything is mimicking what is going on right now in current time.
No. Marie Monroe is not a team player.
Hold on.
That's what I will say.
She is the team. Oh my God.
I don't want to get too off topic, but that thought that Nisi just brought up did cross my mind when I watched Splinter Cell Death Watch. Like, they always got to put like a British Black woman like in a lead role. It can't be an American Black woman. And so I can kind of see what you're saying right there, but that is another show we're gonna have to talk about soon.
Well,
okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're putting this spin on this.
I don't think it's that.
And they're turning her into what the world, supposedly likes, but it's not really liked overall, and that is an independent Black woman. As long as she was out there and she couldn't do this and she needed some help doing that, or she portrayed this certain type of Black female, she's okay. But look at how you turned on her already, Frank.
She did make some pretty messed up.
Listen.
One episode you and turned on.
Listen. I didn't turn on her. I said I just didn't like her. All right. And it's a lot of people. I question their storylines in the show. I question a lot of their storylines, but hers this time, I question a whole lot. Like, I don't question Sage's storyline because I understand where she's coming from. All right. She wants to be the manipulator, the behind the scenes or whatever. She's the type. See, Sage is more of an independent Black woman painted to me than Marie Monroe is, because Sage will look at Homelander and he'll threaten her in so many ways. She's like, okay, don't worry about it. I got you. You know what I'm saying? She'll walk away and make stuff happen and then come back and say, I told your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Marie Monroe.
I don't think Sage has as much trauma as Marie does. Like, I don't think she grew up having to deal with as much trauma. Like, the trauma of being the smartest person in the world compared to getting your abilities and killing your parents, and then your sister who saw it happening beforehand cuts you off, even though she could have stopped it or said something.
I like when y'all do this. I like when y'all do this because it gives my debating skills a little bit of amping up here. More trauma than Sage. She have to drill into her freaking eye every 2 days to keep her brain from growing bigger so she don't die. Tell me the first time you realized that ain't drama. Imagine taking an ice pick to your eye.
That's not. Yeah.
But
that's not the same as killing your parents.
It's not
accidentally. Not
why y'all minimizing people's trauma?
No, but you losing your family. that doesn't even compete. She lost her whole family. That doesn't even compare.
Yeah. This woman knows she's the smartest person in the world, right? And can't do anything. Depressing. It had to be that's the person. But this is what I will say. This is what I will say. That is just the Gemini in me wanting to argue with y'all. All right, that's the other side of me. I just want to argue with y'all.
Same here.
What I will,
because you
I
know
will
you're gonna
say,
get the argument back. You know you're gonna get back.
Right, but with Sage used Marie Monroe's trauma to get Godokin what he wanted. My thing is, to bring it back to the show is, how do Sage and Godokin how do they even get to know each other? You know what I'm saying? I feel like Sage had to reach out to Godokin. She was reading, she was looking for information. She was looking for information on something and ran across those files. And
well, I was about to say her research. Come on, she's the smartest person in the world. Her research. Probably
that's why I think Godokin is going to end up going against Homelander, because she's with Godokin and she just be playing up to Homelander's ego. Even when he tried to get rid of her, she knew I'll be back, and still had some plans going. So she got her own plan. That's what I really want to see.
You ready for the plot twist? Are you ready for the plot twist? You said it earlier, and we're gonna tie it all in together. I think at the end of season 5 of The Boys that we're gonna have Homelander, Dr. Godokin, and versus Marie Monroe versus Butcher. Ooh. Because remember, Butcher want to take out every. See, you said it before, and that got me to thinking. I'm like, hold on. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's what they finna play out, because we still got Butcher out there on the outskirts.
Yeah,
Butcher want every soup dead. Sorry, Nisa, we spoiling it for you.
No. I've already watched the end of The Boys.
Butcher's out there, so it's gonna come to a point where Marie Monroe is either gonna have to stop Butcher to save Homelander or Dr. Godokin. I think that would be the thing, because they said that The Boys. I'm sorry, I've been reading on y'all. They said that The Boys will take place 6 months after the events of Gen V season 2.
Ooh, okay.
So now listen. How about this? And because we don't know what Real Revelation was talking about earlier. Did Godokin already shoot up, or how did he get the V in him? Now, suppose everything centers around him. Okay, what if? And I'm just saying, they take him out. Okay, taking out Godokin, all their powers go away.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Nah. It's 3 or 4 people whose powers we know not gonna go away. We know Homelander's ain't going nowhere. We know Homelander's son Ryan powers ain't going nowhere. We definitely know Marie Monroe's powers ain't going nowhere. And then what's the invisible guy? He had a son too.
Oh, I'm
translucent. Yeah, translucent. He had a son too.
That's right.
And a lot of people forgot about that. But yeah, so with that, this ain't vampires, Nisi, where you take out the head vampire.
But it is possible, because they got those ability collars.
Yeah, but those ability collars is like the X-Men mutants.
Power dampeners.
Power dampeners. That they created those. But like I said, you still got Butcher on the outskirts. And that's what's scary to me. Until you said it, I was like, oh yeah. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call that one. That's gonna be a big battle. And then they're gonna have to make a decision. I think with the boys, that the group, they're gonna be released, and then they gotta make a decision on if they want to save Butcher or not. Because it's gonna be like family, he's our boy. We can't take him out.
I don't know.
And so I guess
But wait, no, that family's not going to be together. Remember, at the end of The Boys, Kate pushed Frenchie away,
and Mother's Milk is fed up.
No, not fed up. Mother's Milk is beat the hell up. Remember, they caught him in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
And remember how The Boys ended?
Yeah, but every time they end in an argument, they always come back together. That's that bond.
No, it wasn't an argument. It wasn't an argument.
When are you talking about after he went in there and killed old girl?
No, okay. So clearly you all didn't watch the complete end of The Boys. You didn't watch You didn't watch it past the credits rolling.
Yeah, we did. I did. And
Oh,
what I'm trying to tell you is, right, no matter what you say, because of the history that they have, Frenchie, Mother's Milk, Huey, and Butcher are the boys, and they're gonna come back together some way, somehow. Guaranteed. That's that.
So you think Kate pushing him away and telling him to leave and never come back, they're gonna find Frenchie?
His wife is gonna bring up something to him. Somebody's gonna bring something up to Mother's Milk. Yeah. Somebody's gonna bring something up.
Mother's Milk was getting beat up in the bathroom. You think he
survived? And listen, that boy survived everything. That boy survived.
Wait, because now that question.
But your points are valid. Your points are valid.
Yeah, because that makes me wonder, would that have to do with that actor's health? Because we noticed the weight difference between this past season and the season before. So maybe they do end up doing something that kills them off.
You think so?
What are you talking about? Was Laz Alonso?
Yeah, he has some kind of sickness where he's lost a lot of weight.
Oh,
shit!
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So they could just be preparing just in case, you know?
Oh, fuck. Hold on. I got to look that up now. Wait a minute. Laz Alonso. Are you sure?
I believe so. Because,
yeah, okay. Let's talk about his weight loss.
Yeah. Unless he had another.
Oh, no, it's just saying he adapted a healthier diet.
Okay.
Focusing on whole foods, fruits, vegetables, and lean protein.
Shit, I need to do that.
Alonso has stated that he wanted to improve his overall health and well-being.
I need to do that right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say you did look a little wide in your last video. I'm kidding.
Listen, you ain't hurt my feelings. I know.
I'm kidding. I'm just messing.
All right, let's take a quick break for a commercial from our sponsor. Welcome back to Hooks and Titles. Is Country Auntie versus the OG Unk.
California Sunrise.
California Love. Tupac, baby.
BJ to DJ.
DJ, won't you play that girl a love song?
Walking away.
Walk it out.
Sky, beautiful sky.
Skyfall. I don't want to buy no more.
Rock and roll.
LL Cool J, rock the bills.
All in. That's a darn shame. Hey, if y'all got a word or a song for all, go ahead and put it in them comments. Help this young brother out. You want to buy this game here? Go ahead and click down below and click that link in the TikTok shop. They'll get it right out to you.
Yeah, so you can get welcome back to Hooks and Titles. Is Country Auntie versus the OG Unk. Get out of there.
California.
Yeah, so you can get that game. You can get that game at hooksandtitles.com. It's up right now. There are about 7 different ways to play the game, and it seems like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I came up with another way to play the game. I mean, you can turn all the cards over.
Oh my goodness!
You can put all the cards on the table, right, and then start turning them over and naming songs. Whoever can't name a song, you out, or you get a point. The other person get a point. I mean, it's crazy at the different ways you can play these song games, and I feel like I'm gonna say this again. Only in this time in history. I mean, maybe in 2015 I could have did it, but that we have so many songs out there with the same titles or the same words in the hook or title that you can get this game. So hopefully when it gets out to 1 million and some people, this is 340 million people in America, 2 million people, I start getting these sales up. But anyways, like you can name songs left and right. And my thing with this whole game here was I wanted to keep some old school songs alive. And when I was playing with my brother-in-law, he named mostly 369 songs that I totally forgot about. Because he's a 369 Mafia fan. I was like, what? And me, I realized that I'm a Tupac, Keith Sweat. I'm a 1990s to early 2000s baby. I can spit songs from that era without a problem. But anyways, that's my thing. Let's get back into the show.
Yeah.
So, where was we at?
We were saying how Marie Moreau was the ultimate. That's where we left off.
Well, so what Marie Moreau themes of bad girl power, control and worthiness. This one hits deep. Who is allowed to exist? Who will get called? Who gets to thrive? This episode uses the metaphor of the herd and the weak soups, right? What does worth mean in this world? Soup equals hero. How does the show continue to subvert expectations? And the hazing hierarchy at Godolphin University and how it mirrors real life power structure. And so y'all, I don't know if y'all paid attention to a part in there where Sam had to take in one of the pledgelings.
Yeah.
And that's the hazing part. Like they have a lot of things in the show that definitely mirrors what's going on in real life. And a lot of times we'll concentrate on the big stuff, like the lead character and that kind of stuff, but it's like little small nuances in there that we miss, like the pledgeling coming out of the dude's butt.
Yeah.
Like what do y'all have to say about that? I'm just running my mouth. What are your thoughts on that?
Ain't no way I'm joining the fraternity if that's what I gotta do. No, I'm sorry, but no.
They do a lot of butt stuff. Remember what episode was it? The guy had the beer shooting out of his ass.
Yeah, that was same like, dude.
Really? Yeah, I'm like, come on.
Yeah, that was grossing me out. Like, hold on, when he come out this dude's butt, do we have doo-doo on him? Like and then the mug had on a diaper. I was glad Dr. Godolphin took him out, bro. Like, you gotta go. You in somebody's butt, you gotta roll, bro. You don't even need to be on the show no more.
Yeah, and all you can do is change your toes into thumbs.
Yeah, my toes become opposable thumbs.
I started thinking about, is that like Beast? Can he hang from roofs or something? Because Marvel would have took it and added something to it. Oh, you can swing from trees with your feet. But anyways, he can't do nothing. Yeah, so he got to go. So man, listen. This episode left me wanting more, and the reason why is because the relationships are strained. You know what I'm saying? Lines blurring, like Kate versus Marie. You know, can Marie move past what Kate did? Jordan, Lee, and Annabeth, you know, when they was riding in the car and they kind of got close with the sibling dynamics, the secrets and the visions, and then the group versus the institution, how students are pushed into opposing sides of Godolphin's machines. And so I want to hit on that one, the group versus the institution, how students are pushed into the opposing sides of Godolphin's machine. I think right now, was it survival of the fittest or only the strongest will survive? I keep going back to Apocalypse because this feels like the Apocalypse storyline.
Yeah. That's what it seems like Godolphin is doing, or that's what his mission is.
Well, isn't that what they want? They want to see who's going to be really fit for battle.
Yeah, but the problem with that is, right? The problem with that is that Dr. Godolphin doesn't understand Godolphin University. If Marie Moreau is not on Godolphin's side, the university is going to side with Marie because she's number one, and they're going to side with Sam because I think Sam was number two. So whatever side, and then you got Lil Cricket, she's famous. They're going to side with Marie and then putting Dr. Godolphin at odds. But then Homelander come into play. Everybody looks up to Homelander. This is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
No,
Or how they
everybody
gonna
doesn't
start?
look up. Everybody doesn't look up to Homelander.
At
You
the
have
school
that.
too?
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of suits that are scared of him. Like anyone that's
Yeah.
met him,
You have that little
doesn't
group,
really look
that little
up to
group of
him.
resistors, that little group.
Yeah, you
of,
do. Correct. But
The
then for the most
Starlighters.
part, yeah, the Starlighters. Oh yeah, thank you. Forgot about them.
See,
Yep.
so that's what that. So they're. How are they going to pack all of this into one more episode?
Well, they not. They're gonna continue it
Yeah.
in the boys.
They're gonna leave us hanging. They definitely gonna leave us hanging. I'm
That's
already.
I hope the episode. I hope the boys is ready to come out like the day after this episode ends.
No, they're gonna make us wait.
Yeah.
I mean,
next year.
like you can't do that.
So I was also reading the producer of Gen V. He said they're already working on. They already had a script ready for Gen V season 3. However, they need more viewers. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
What?
Wow.
They need more viewers.
They need more viewers. So you already know the thing. You see, anytime you got a sister for a lead, you know, we got the America got problems. Ain't no problems, no problems.
Look, now hold on. America need to get over this. We done had a black president, okay, for 8 damn years. We had a black
then you got LGTB as a superpower. Don't nobody want to hear that. Like they start shooting that down quickly.
Yeah.
Even though you got Lil Cricket, Sam Roden. I like Sam's name, Sam Roden. That dude's crazy. And then the dude with the big neck who is with Lil Cricket. Is he Homelander level?
Neck?
Yeah, you don't know the white. I don't know what his name is.
The way they argue over her is funny.
Yeah.
What is his name?
Yeah, I don't know what his name is. What can he do besides fly?
I think
he got super strength.
Is it James?
Okay.
His name is James, isn't it? Eddie?
So basically, he'll be an Omni-Man equivalent because Omni-Man can do everything that Superman can except for breath and heat vision.
Yeah.
But other than that, they basically do the same thing. So I was thinking. And then Sam to me is like the Incredible Hulk. He can't fly, but he can jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jump real far, man.
What is his name? I think it's James. But he was beating the shit out of Polarity at one point.
Man, listen. Yeah. That boy Polarity, I'm telling you, that durability. Woo, I wouldn't have got.
I wonder if Marie gave him a boost
when she healed him.
Yeah. Because it shows or just him not hurting from using his powers is probably
yeah, but hold on, I'm catching bro. That goes back to Polarity was in the 7 at one time, and so any of the people that was in the 7, they had a high durability factor. So like when the last episode of season 4 of The Boys, remember when Starlighter, Deep, what's the other guy, Black Noir, and all on was fighting? Them dudes was dishing out some pretty heavy blows, and Starlighter hit Deep dead in the face with a 45-pound weight, and he's still here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's still here, and I can't forget about my girl Miko. Miko, when she battled that shapeshifter was powerful. But she got the best of Miko. Miko's also another bad mug. She gonna heal from anything. Her durability's up there, but that shapeshifter,
yeah.
Oh man, that's
when Starlighter killed her. I was surprised when Starlighter killed the shapeshifter. I was
man, like, that shapeshifter. I was like, man, this is a new level of soup right here.
Yeah, but they didn't.
Oh. And we still got A-Train out there.
Yeah.
But do we?
He gonna be in some kind of drama. He gonna be in some kind of drama.
So again, A-Train, we got his storyline. He went from being bad to questionable.
I think he'll side with Maria also.
Yeah, he gonna have to. I think he will, but once he find out that Marie can stop Homelander. And
do you think he's going to be sacrificed?
Yeah, we always sacrifice.
Yeah, that's a thought I was having.
Look what they did to Polarity's son.
I thought we was about to lose Polarity.
Nah, he called it. Was it? Or I called it. I called it. I said that Marie Monroe is gonna heal Polarity. I put in the video. Ooh, that's gonna be
No.
a nice re-video.
No, what I'm saying is, I thought we were gonna lose him in this last battle. Like, almost like, we
Yeah.
get towards the end of these.
Oh no, I didn't.
It's time for the black man to go.
I didn't for
thought
1
they
minute.
was gonna kill him too.
Yeah, I was like, we're getting towards the end of the season.
I didn't for 1 minute, but
stage left. I was like, stage left.
I did for 1 minute, but I did. The problem with me for the boys is because, and Charles Hazleton, he'll get this, is because we know Magneto. And the problem I ran into with some of the scenes in this last episode, some of the problems I ran into was, why didn't this dude take the whole building? I mean, all the weights and hit these dudes up, you know what I'm saying, and just end that fight right then and there. Magneto would have ended that fight in less than 30 seconds. He would look around and say, "Oh, for real? Oh, okay."
But what would you fill the scene with? Where would his storyline go? And I think what
back to
they
CIPHER.
don't want to do. No, but I think what they didn't want to do, this is my opinion. We have had Polarity around for 2 seasons. We've had the black man out for 2 seasons. He's doing things and making things happen, but I don't think they wanted to depend on him. They don't want, they don't want to show him as
they're gonna have to
be.
Listen. They're gonna have to depend on him. Every time you bring in a character and they start leveling them up. Like Marie Monroe leveled up, Polarity definitely got to level up. Oh, we now seen how powerful it is. The one we keep forgetting about is Jordan Lee. Because to me, Jordan Lee is Gladiator. Jordan Lee doesn't believe in themselves. As soon as they start believing in themselves, that's when we're gonna see a different power level from him. Because that's what they point out to us. That's what CIPHER kept saying. You don't believe in yourself. You think you're weak. You're this, and this. Once Jordan Lee believes in himself, because guess what? Jordan Lee can go hand to hand with Sam.
And once CIPHER, or once Godolkin took over him, notice how much stronger he was, or they were.
Right, and he and when he switched to the female side, they could power blast or whatever was taking out Viking. Just imagine he kept doing that. Like Marie can't handle that. So I think they nerfing Jordan Lee because Jordan Lee could hit Marie with those blasts real fast, and it's a done deal. Hit her with the blast real fast and then punch her in the face. That's it. It's done. She'll heal, but it's just a quick fight. I'm just saying that Jordan Lee is sorely
be that easy.
Right. Jordan Lee is
that easy.
Right. Jordan Lee is sorely underestimated.
Look, remember the fight they had, the brawl?
Yeah,
Jordan,
in the ring.
I don't think Jordan. I don't know. I don't see that. Jordan can be powerful.
Jordan Lee doesn't believe in themselves. Remember, Jordan Lee was number 2 in Godolkin High when it first came on, and then Jordan Lee is
confidence when they started falling.
Right. Jordan Lee is Gladiator and Sentry. When they believe in themselves, they are more powerful than what they let on. And so my thing is like how powerful they seem to make Kate. Kate is only as powerful as the people that she can touch. Other than that, if she can't touch you, that's it. Yeah. You should only do one person at a time. Now Godolkin,
she can still read minds. That's
she can't. I forgot about that. Yeah. But unless she touch you, she can't do that. But it was making her to be like she was really powerful. But then like Godolkin can look at you and control you. That's Professor Xavier level type stuff. There, you're like, hold on, man.
Exactly.
You just gonna make me kill myself? Hold on, now. Hold on.
He's the Professor X archetype, or his Professor X.
And I was wondering when it was gonna bring something like that in, but I'm gonna go back to Marie real fast. The fact of that now, when they show her using her powers, that she's affecting the other people around her. that makes me wonder, like how, why is it affecting people around? Is it the cells that she's affecting? Is the blood? Like when she was healing polarity, she did it again. Like Kate couldn't handle her healing polarity. Like I'm like, huh. So is it that level? Is it that level when she's bringing somebody back and she's healing people?
It's affecting everybody else's cells around them.
Yeah.
But no. She's starting to control it though, because remember, just before she went into the building, how she picked up those that she wanted to pick up.
Yeah.
It didn't.
I agree with that.
Affect her. Polarity wasn't affected. She didn't pick up her sister. But then what was the thing with
I think he's talking about when she's healing somebody.
You think it's that? You think it's that powerful just when she's healing?
Yeah, when she's healing somebody.
She don't know how powerful.
Why not when she's hurting somebody? Why wouldn't it affect them the same?
Well, again, because Marie Monroe is kind of similar to Elixir. Elixir in the X-Men had the power to bring people back. He had the power to heal people. He also had the death touch.
Yeah.
And so his powers worked. When he healed people, it didn't affect people around him. And he could use his death touch to take people out. So like with Marie Monroe, that extra part, I don't know yet. I can only
think
theorize.
It's just because she's inexperienced with it.
Right.
Because it took that, like her sister, for her to do it the first time, and polarity was just the second time. So she's new to that. But she had did some training with CIPHER to do the whole lifting people up and stuff, you know?
Right. And I got one more. You got me thinking. What was the mutant that could amplify other mutants' powers? I feel like they may be going there with Marie Monroe. Like, what if she was what if she only get the weak ones, and then somebody realized, or Edgar realized, like, listen, Marie, you can make them more powerful than what they are, but you got to go through and use your power. Like, she can push them to the next level.
I remember
you know who I'm talking about. You know,
no, I remember the character in Heroes that do that. Ando,
right,
dude, like that was his power, was to make other people's power stronger.
There you go. No, it's one on the X-Men. They increased.
All I can think of
you
is
think Marie can do that.
Ooh, it depends on how her powers actually work, since she works with blood.
Right.
And the V goes into your blood. So
she can push you. See, remember what Godokken's whole thing was. He said that the Supes were just saying, oh, I got powers, cool, but they was never pushing themselves to the next level. So each Supe has a different level that they can go to. So even the dude with the opposable thumbs, with the thumb feet or whatever, he has a secondary mutation or secondary. I'm gonna say mutation, right?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah,
I feel like that's kind of like where they're going. If I wouldn't have read the X-Men storylines and knew about this, like what they did with what's her name, the white chick that turns to diamonds,
Emma Frost.
Her secondary mutation, and she said, Emma Frost said that when I use your powers, I use them better than you. Every time she took over somebody's head, and that's what you were saying. Real revelation when CIPHER took over Jordan Lee is using the powers better. That's what you was going at with. Well, I think you was going there with that.
That's right.
Right. So it's there, and Marie may be the one. I'm just running my mouth. I don't know.
Well,
I feel like
if that's the case, then I fear to think if there's still levels to it, do the levels stop for one thing? But if they don't stop, then is there anyone more powerful than Homelander?
Well, again, that makes you think. Like Homelander
can
be pushed.
CIPHER.
Homelander can be pushed
to
right. Homelander can be pushed to the next level. And see, that was something else too that was explored in season 2, season 3. Nobody's ever truly tested Homelander except for Queen Maeve.
True.
Queen Maeve, or the fight that he got in with Soldier Boy, Huey, and Butcher when they had the powers. But other than that, Homelander's never been truly tested.
Yeah.
He can be pushed to a different level, but he's considered always the most powerful suit when he can level up, and he haven't been pushed.
Do we want to push Homelander to
Hell no.
I mean,
hell no.
I mean, you know, I would love to see him stopped. I love his powers. I love that. But he at some point he's got to be stopped.
He need to level up. We need a more. We need a more. Listen,
you're doing that to argue. You're doing that to argue. I call bullshit.
He need to level up because anytime you get a more powerful adversary, that means the heroes got to level up. And when they level up,
he's gonna have to level up because
not Homelander.
There's two soups that can control him. You got Godokin and Marie. They can take complete control of him.
Yeah,
so and he's going to have to level up.
And we forget about something else too. Starlight leveled up. We forget she leveled up. Now she can fly. She never knew she could fly. So what I'm saying is there's a lot of stuff out there that we can play with, like for them to level up.
What the like home? Oh my God. He's going to become unstoppable then.
Good.
No.
More story.
They got two characters that could easily stop him right now.
And they got to level up.
I don't know about easily. I maybe can stop him.
But let me give you another one. Let me give
Godokin could definitely stop him by just taking control of him. Unless his mind, unless he could do what Polarity did. You know what I mean? Because it seems like Polarity so far is the only person that can withstand what Godokin can do.
Look, now you got three people that can possibly stop Homelander because Polarity can stop Homelander also. And it's actually 4 because Ryan, we was hoping that he would stop Homelander, his son.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Dang, we might got 5 or 6 if we keep talking about it. But look, I got another one. Head Papa daughter. We don't know how powerful them tentacles are.
Yeah, because they seem like they'll chew through anything. Man.
No, and we got Butcher out there.
Oh, yep.
You know what? I don't know. I think well, yeah, because what? Butcher was able to get Head Popper done, and she wasn't able to pop his head before.
Yeah,
well, she wasn't trying, but that kind of made me mad. Like I'm like, yo, I thought she could come back from anything.
Yeah. No, I don't.
He ripped her body apart, didn't he?
Yeah, he ripped her body apart. And only Simcoe can come back from that.
This woman survived being shot to the head point blank by Huey.
That's being shot to the head, but not having your body parts ripped apart.
So did Sage.
Yeah. Her Sage brain grows back.
It doesn't matter. So did Sage.
Her brain grows back. Well, so what I'm getting at is, I think that Head Popper should have survived that from Butcher, unless Butcher's powers got something that neglects the Gen V and it's in the system that stops her from healing. Because to me, she had an ultimate healing factor. And I'm gonna have to go back and maybe catch the show and come back maybe next week and say, hey, listen, this is the reason why. But they kept showing her durability and things that she survived from. And I just didn't think that Butcher would be able to take out. In fact, let me give you an example. If Butcher did that to Wolverine would still survive. And I feel like Head Popper's healing factor was more powerful than Wolverine's. Like Marie Monroe.
Really?
Yeah. Marie Monroe would survive Butcher's thing. Is that a...
Yeah, I think she would, but I think she was stronger than Head Popper.
Okay, if y'all go there, then okay.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. I really wish, I don't know why they didn't let that storyline play out, but I really wish they would have let that storyline with Marie Monroe and Head Popper.
Yeah.
That was a storyline I was like salivating for. I was like, ooh, I wonder what.
I bet you was.
I was like, ooh, there's some stuff is gonna be going down with this, and then boom, they take her out, and I'm like, what the hell?
Right, that's crazy. That's
what
crazy.
The hell, y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, why would they do that?
I was trying to find out the name of this dude with the big neck. Oh, it's Stephen
James.
Hello. Steve Carell, Aaron Mororty as Starlight, Nathan Mitchell. They still ain't got his name here. But
Well, he
again,
just came on.
Homelander still, it's going to be interesting to see who sides with Homelander from the 7. We know Deep probably going to be with him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Deep.
Black Noir.
I don't know. You think Black Noir?
Who's left? Who's left on the 7? Yeah, it's a new one. Who's left on the 7?
It's Black Noir, the new guy, the new one, the Deep, and then Truth Bomb.
Firecracker, Sage.
Dude with Sage and
I thought they were supposed to be bringing some people from Gadot University.
Godolgan.
Yeah, they're supposed to be bringing some people up from that school.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, who it ends up being that they choose. I wouldn't be surprised if it was that Roofy dude.
Right. His power is weak.
No.
But
so his name is Greg.
Ooh, big neck dude.
Yeah, his name is Greg. Just Greg.
He wasn't gonna stop until he found out.
But I like the fact of that in Gen V season 2, we really got to see the crossover with them from the boys. Like they didn't do a whole lot in season 1, but season 2 they gave us a lot more crossover to link those two worlds together and keep them like keep it together. I can't even think of the word right now because I got all these thoughts going through my head right now.
The collaboration was good, the collaboration was nice.
So
but I still think
what?
They missed out on quite a few great storylines. They could have expanded this out. This could have gone on for 10 more years.
Hey, right. It can. I got a question though. When I asked you to send me a picture this morning, why you send me a picture of you from 1982 in the basketball uniform?
First of all, why don't we even talk about that on First of all,
I kind of did think, like, did he ask for a high school picture?
Oh God. Oh God. Anyways, let me move on. We'll talk about it afterwards.
I wish they would take these seasons back. I wish they would take these seasons back to like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where they had like 22 episodes in a season.
Oh man, listen.
I know. Whew.
Listen,
this 8 to 10 episodes is killing me.
I went back to watch on this sci-fi show I used to watch, Fringe, because I got a cold.
You said Fringe?
Fringe, yeah, that Fringe, yeah.
That's my
and when I noticed, right, and I was like, well, what season should I start at? And in my head, I'm thinking 8 to 10 episodes. I clicked on this mug, 22 episodes per season. I'm like, oh, well, hold on now. But yeah,
that's
so my thing was
back in the day.
Yeah,
right. So let's get ready to close this thing up. So we know that they setting up the finale. What's next? With just one episode left in the season, episode 7 feels like a launching pad. What major questions out there remain unanswered? Can Marie take out Homelander? Will Dr. Godolkin and Homelander be on the same team? What's going on with the Starlighters?
Will Godolkin be able to bring Marie over to his side?
But polarity will be able to stop Godolkin.
What side is Godolkin on?
Survival of the fittest. He's on the same side as Homelander. Homelander only wants strong suits.
Yeah,
that's Homelander's whole thing. Yeah,
that is true. Yeah, he was mad with that blind dude.
Yep.
Like, you don't need somebody with a disability on the team.
Look,
we don't need handyman.
Look, Homelander whole thing was with Firecracker. he didn't want her on the team. Like, what can you do?
Exactly.
So if
Yeah.
Sage,
he didn't want her on the team till she pulled them titties out and put that
right,
milk in his face. Then he
if
was
Sage,
then-
hey, if Sage wasn't there, she wouldn't have been there. Then she wouldn't have been able to put out the titties. Anyways, all right. So this wraps up the segment for today. Thanks for tuning in and sticking with us through the wild ride. This Gen V season 2, episode 7. If you enjoyed the discussion, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet, and drop your thoughts in the chat or a comment. And before we get ready to go, Nisi, do you want to close it out this time?
Oh, you're not setting me up. I am not.